Okay, so Go Battle League is back. So happy. And while Go Battle League's been down, I've been thinking a lot about PvP. And one resource you have to know is PV Poke. This is PV Poke, link in the description below. You have to know this site if you're playing PvP. It is just invaluable. You can do simulations, but what I find most useful is rankings. Now, what I found during Go Battle League last time, I was coming across a lot of Swampert, coming across a lot of Registeel, and I was thinking, what is good to combat that? So I've took my lovely Cloyster out of the team and gone with Heracross. Now, Heracross is a regional that you find in the Americas. I'm lucky my work takes me to the Americas a lot, so I actually have quite a few, and I have a level 32 Ultra League PvP Heracross that has both moves unlocked and he's ready to go. So I thought, why not chuck it into some battles? So here we have a set of 5 battles that I did with Heracross, leading with Heracross. Now, I'm coming bug against bug, but the beauty of Heracross is that it has fighting moves as well. So although this is going to hurt, I know I can win this battle. I've done a few simulations on PV Poke on it, and I know that I'm strong in that part. Now, the problem with the fighting move is that you take a huge hit on your stats. We've got seen here that they've swapped into Snorlax. I actually don't mind this matchup. I'm gonna try and go for the boost. I'm literally just desperate to get the boost, which means that I would win this one. You know, for an earthquake, for how much energy that's cost, I've done okay there. I'm quite happy that I'm gonna take this out now. Oh, and they shield, which that's a bit of a surprise. They're obviously desperate to get rid of my Giratina, so I wonder what's in the back. So what am I going to do here? So I'm going to come back in with a Heracross, just get a little bit of energy up, and then a Super Pet. Now this is a perfect matchup for me if I can land the punches. Those Hydra Cannons are going to do damage to me, but I'm going to do damage with Mega Horn on it. Do I shield here? Yeah, I'm going to shield, throwing up my last shield, really kind of going for the play. And I'm too slow to the move. That is completely my mistake. I should have gone and taken that move. Now this is going to hurt, but it's not going to take me out. Hydra Cannons are going to do about half damage, and I win game 1. So there I'm thinking, great, maybe the Heracross is the answer to all of my prayers for the Swamperts. And I think I'm going to see a Registeel soon, because all I saw was Registeels before. Now this is quite a good matchup because of the fighting type. Charizard, I don't really want fire with a bug, so I bring in my dragon. This is going to be just blow for blow against each other. It's fine. I've got Heracross in the back for when Empoleon comes out again. I'm going to block this one up because I want to try and protect my Giratina if I can. Manage to farm down for some energy, ready to go. Going to go for the boost here, just giving it a whirl. Still does a decent chunk of damage, and I can still get to another Dragon Claw. Really strong. I feel that's really strong play. They've got a shield. We're equal shields. And then I'm just going to swap straight back into Heracross, get the close combat off. Are they going to shield this? Yes, they are. You see, that defense harshly dropping really does hurt. Luckily, I've still got the shield here because that's really going to hurt me. And getting 2 off would have probably KO'd me if I hadn't got that shield before. It definitely would have KO'd me. Out comes Gyarados, and is this going to take me out? Yeah. So that's my bad. I played that really badly. I deserved to lose that one. And I did say to you when I set up this channel, I was going to be plenty of occasions where I should lose, and that was definitely one that I should have lost. So again, we've seen this matchup already in the first one. I'm comfortable to go with this. I'm trying to get close combat off. Didn't quite do it. CMP tied. Gonna get it off now. Will they? Yep. So they're going to shield. So I'm in a weak position now. I remember this. I remember, like, why on earth did I shield at that point? I know I'd got the energy, but I should have just taken the hit. I was just so desperate to have switch advantage. And then, we've got Swampert sitting there. Can I get this? What is this gonna do? We get a shield. So now we're in a good place that we've got equal shields. And I got the switch advantage. Knew that was going to be an earthquake, so just took that shield in with the Dragon Claw. Just do some chip damage here. Try and take it out. I reckon we're going to get a Hydra Cannon here. No, an earthquake. Wow. Okay, so they've managed to get that much energy to get 2 earthquakes off, which is tough. Now, they're not expecting this. This is the only reason I have Ancient Power on my Giratina. They were thinking, haha, game over. No, I'm going to do a decent chunk of damage there. I'm going to get this Togekiss right down. This is going to take me out for sure, Flamethrower, but Giratina is going to come in and mop up at the end. And I love it when a Giratina kills a Togekiss. It's just like poetic justice, because the only reason you have a Togekiss in your team is for Giratina. And Giratina did all of the work there. Super happy with that outcome. So going into the next battle, this set wasn't great. I did not play... I played a couple of the games well, but I didn't play the other 3 very well at all. And this is part of changing up a team. I'm kind of used to my Cloyster lead, and Heracross is taking a little bit of getting used to. I had gone 21 games in a row without a loss. I did 15 last night and was 15 on the bounce. These are the first ones that I've kind of lost since Go Battle League came back up. And my actual rating is kind of going quite nicely. I am heading towards level 9. If I get to level 9, I'll be quite amazed. But here, just going for another one to try and get a boost. I never get the boost. Never, ever. Gonna shield this because it's definitely gonna hurt. But actually, that chip that's going on there with the Dragon Claws and not the Dragon Claws, the fast move. Can't remember. Sorry. Like that muck's nearly out the game, and you have to remember they swapped in it to kind of take that swap. So really, I feel I'm in a strong position here. We're equal shields. There's a Swampert that's kind of half health. Now, if I can get the Heracross out to come and do some damage here and get it just not quick enough, gonna shield. I think I am gonna take out this Swampert. It's just what's in the back, and will I be able to deal with that? So that's out. Defense Hardness, Snorlax. Snorlax is not what I wanted to see. Charm damage is going to take forever to chip it down. The body slams are just slowly going to eat away at my health. They're not going to be devastating and game ending, but they're not fun. And look, it's just like, they've got a shield. This is game over. I'm really just seeing it through. I've made a resolution that I don't rage quit on this game anymore. Rage quitting is for losers. There was a chance here if I'd swapped and I actually soaked one of those hits, I could have potentially taken it out. But well played by my opponent there. GG, really nailed it. I'm nailing the GGs on. I feel so weird to say it. So not a great lead for me. I'm going to want to get out of there. Dragons and bugs. Yeah, and this is the problem with Heracross, is it is very, very weak to anything. Well, to everything. Bug is not a good typing. The fighting element of it makes it interesting, but it is its secondary type, and it is primarily a bug. And bugs just get squished in Go Battle League. I think this has been a fun experiment, and I'm going to do lots more videos like this where I'm just chucking in things that I may not necessarily think are good, but I want to kind of try out. I've also got a few things lined up where I'm going to be doing some battles with Premier Cup coming up. I've got a couple of teams that I really want to try out before that kicks off. So here we've got a Giratina against Giratina face-off. They've got a shield advantage on me. I'm losing this game. You can feel it just ebbing away as I go. Can I get to another Dragon Claw? No, they farmed some energy out of me. They're going to come straight in on my bug and try and squish it. But I'm just going to try and farm down and get some energy, hoping that Swampert comes back in. It doesn't. Now, I went for Megahorn here. I have no idea why, but it looked like it was going to do some good damage, and I knew that it wouldn't weaken my defense terribly, so it was just a throw of the dice. Megahorn in the right situation is a very powerful move. So that was my set. I kind of enjoyed Heracross. Would I use it again? Probably not. Would love some comments below, so please feel free to comment below. Let me know what your experience is, if you've had any experience with Heracross. What you think about regionals. So, for the Europe, we have Mr. Mime, which is pretty useless in every format. Yet in the Americas, they have Heracross, which is a pretty useful and interesting Pokemon. I guess they have Chatot as well, which is pretty awful and useless too. But what's your thoughts on regionals? Please comment below. Thank you for watching. Let's go Pogo.